Welcome back to X-Play. Now, when most of us think of Denmark, we think of epic poems and world's strongest man competitors, but they have other stuff like the functional design of a country that got blown to bits in a World War II and had to spend most of the 60s building houses out of plastic and tinfoil. Now, this aesthetic found one of its most adorable iteration in last year's LEGO Star Wars, the stackable Jedi. They're back, and this time they're the ones from the good movies with LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy.
The nice thing about Star Wars games is that when you start your series with the prequel game, you have nowhere to go but up. LEGO Star Wars 2 serves up the original trilogy in colorful brick form. Yes, guys, we're glad to see you too. The basic idea of LEGO Star Wars 2 remains the same as the first, retelling the Star Wars saga in a galaxy far, far cuter than our own. Mix in a healthy dose of LEGO sensibility and you have a crossover made in geek heaven. At least until somebody makes a Star Wars vs. Transformers game. Gameplay is simple, straightforward, and accessible, meaning that if you're old enough to play with Legos, you're old enough to play this. About equal time is spent hacking up stormtroopers and solving inventive platforming puzzles. I don't remember this part from the movie. New to this game is a dodge move for non-Jedi characters, which makes them actually useful. In fact, their range makes them a bit more useful than the Jedi in the game. Also, whoever did Han Solo's animation needs a promotion and a raise. Hell, all the animation is great, and even the liberal amounts of slapstick injected into the cutscenes adds to the charm of the game. Finally, a game in which a Wookiee can rip a man's arms off and remain cuddly. A good number of vehicle levels are mixed in, all offering much better control and design than the incredibly frustrating pod race of the original game. Naturally, the LEGO theme is played to the hilt. Thanks a lot, Luke. I'm never gonna find all the pieces to that. Tons of extra characters and features can be bought in the Mos Eisley Cantina, using LEGO studs collected during levels from destroyed scenery. If you learn one thing from LEGO Star Wars 2, make it this. Luke Skywalker hates flowers. So, what could possibly be the downside here? Well, it's easy, real easy. And also, it's short. You'll breeze through all three movies in less time than it takes to watch them. There's a lot of extra stuff to go back and unlock, but the main game's over pretty fast for $50. Other than that, I just have to wonder why the hell nobody can make a good Star Wars game covering all the movies that isn't made out of Legos. But for now, LEGO Star Wars 2 will do just fine with a 4 out of 5.